Hello everyone, my name is Kaleb Bilodeau and I'm Kaleb Bilodeau's older brother. I'm a lot cooler than he is, but here's a story for all of you. So, as you might know, I went to Mountain Crest as well. One of my good friends, Riley Peterson, he's an albino. He's a really cool kid. I have a story to tell you about the two of us. So the two of us, we like to be adventurous, we like to snowboard, we played soccer together, have a lot of good times, a lot of memories. Probably could go on for hours telling you stories about us. Anyways, this one night, it's November, this time of year, cold, there wasn't snow on the ground or anything yet, but it was cold. And it was like a Friday or Saturday night, nothing going on, nothing to do. And he had this old Isuzu rodeo. Now I don't know if you know what a rodeo is, but it's like kind of like a Jeep or something. So it's a pretty fun little car and we had a lot of fun in that thing. Anyways, we decide to maybe go up the canyon because it's raining outside and it's getting colder. And we love to snowboard, like I said before. So we decided, well, let's go up the canyon. We'll go see the snow, maybe play with the snow and come back down. There's nothing else to do. We're like, we have your rodeo, we'll be fine, right? Okay. So we did not just go up any normal canyon, like Sardine Canyon or Logan Canyon. We decided to go up Providence Canyon. Dirt roads, bumpy canyon, rough canyon, right? So, I don't know if any of you have been up Prov Canyon, but it's a pretty canyon, but it's definitely not your normal canyon like Logan or Sardine Canyon. So, we begin our drive. We're at our friend's house probably, hanging out and nothing to do. Other friend was on a date with a girl. And then, so we drive up this canyon. We get up there and it's still raining and we're like, well, maybe it'll turn to snow. Let's hope. So we get a little further and there's a little bit of snow on the ground. Now we're getting excited, so we keep driving. We get up a little bit further and then there's a little bit more snow. And we keep driving and there's a little bit more of snow. Now we're up to like 3 inches. Now, we keep going. Now there's 4 inches, 5 inches. All of a sudden we're about 6 inches to a foot of snow. We're like, wow, this is a lot of snow. It means there's a lot up in the mountains. We're like, well, we better not go any further because the road gets even steeper and more ruts. So we're like, well, we better turn around. At this point we'd gone up a little hill, so we knew we had to turn around and come down it. So we turn around just fine. And we start to come down the hill. As we're coming down the hill, our tracks had turned to ice. So it was super slippery. All of a sudden my friend, he starts going faster and I'm like, slow down, slow down. And he's like, I'm trying. All of a sudden he flips around and he's facing back up the hill. So he did a 180. Now we're a little shaken up at this point and we're like, well, we gotta take it slower. So we're gonna go back up because we can't turn around at this point because it's so narrow. We're gonna go back up to the other point, turn around and come back down. But now it's even more icy and we can't go up the road because it's ice. So we're like, well, we're gonna have to back down a little bit until we can turn around. We'll just take it real slow until we can turn around. Well, a little bit lower down there's a river and there's a bridge, like a cattle crossing. So he starts backing down it, slowly, creeping along, creeping along. All of a sudden he starts going faster, faster, faster. I start yelling again, stop the car. He's like, I'm trying. I'm like, stop. He's like freaking out. He's looking to sides. He's looking around. He's just trying to stay on the road. And he's going faster and faster. And I'm like, stop. And he wouldn't stop. And he wouldn't stop. All of a sudden he throws it into first gear because it was a manual. It wasn't an automatic, like probably many of you drive now. Throws it into first gear and guns it. And all of a sudden we just stop. And we stop right on the cattle guard, right on the bridge where the river was. About a foot to 6 inches on each side of the car. Well, I'll tell you, we were surely blessed at that point, and we couldn't be happier. We were able to turn around, come back down. Let me tell you, we took our time getting down that mountain. Took it nice and slow, shook us up, but we were being watched over. And that's a story about me and Riley Peterson in the mountains in Providence Canyon in the snow.